What's going on, guys? FadeitLuie here, bringing guys a brand new video. We're going to be doing a 10-minute haircut tutorial, so stay tuned. We're going to start off by saturating the hair and combing everything in place. We're combing everything in place so we can have a neat canvas and nice silhouette. Now that we have all the hair laid down, we can switch over to our anti outliners and create our first guideline. You always want to make sure you contour this guideline to their head shape so the fade can flow better. You always want to make sure you use your opposite hand to stretch the skin. Now that we're done balding them out, we can move on to our no guard all the way open and create our second guideline. You want to make sure you make this guideline around 1 inch thick so you can spread the blend. Using your no guard all the way closed and midway will help you erase that initial guideline. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Now that we're done erasing our initial guideline, we can move on to the 1 guard all the way open and create our third guideline. Remember, you're going to use this same guard and the lever to soften up the line and get it ready for the half guard. Now that we're done softening up the line with the 1 guard, we can move on to the half guard and erase the line completely. Now that we're done with our lower guards, we can move on to the 2 guard all the way open and create our fourth guideline. Always make sure to flick out once you reach the top of the silhouette. Also, I'm using my comb to feed the hair into the clipper. When using the 2 guard, you want to make sure you use the lever to soften up the line and get it ready for the 1.5 guard. Now we're using the 1 guard all the way open to connect the 1.5 to the half. Now we're moving on to the 3 guard all the way open, and we're continuing to cut into the silhouette. Us flicking out as much as we can is going to prepare us for a clipper over comb. Before you start your clipper over comb, you want to make sure the hair is nice and damp so it doesn't lift when you use your comb. Now we're going to feed the comb into the hair and pull as much out as we can. Seeing the density of the hair follicles that show through the white comb, you can see how much you want to cut. So the more you pull away from the hair, the less hair you're going to cut. So if you're a beginner in clipper over comb, always start off by cutting little by little. Also, when the cutting blade is horizontal, I'm debulking as you can see here, and when the cutting blade is vertical, I'm blending. Here I'm going back to my 3 guard all the way open, trying to make the fade as smooth as possible. Now we're using our thinning shears to thin out the hair. I did see a little bit of bulkiness near the edge, so I wanted to thin it out. Now that we're done with the side fade, we can move on to our anti outliners and make a C-cup as crispy as possible. I always start off at the bottom and work on my way to the top arch just to make sure the hair feeds into the trimmer. Now that we're done using our 3 guard, we can switch over to our clipper over comb and complete the silhouette. As you can see here, I'm using my horizontal cuts just to make sure I debulk, and then I'm using my vertical cuts just to make sure it's blended. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Also, if you leave a comment down below, I'm 100% going to reply to it. Moving on to the shears, we're going to start off by saturating the hair and then creating our first guideline through the middle. Once we create our first guideline, we're then going to connect that guideline to the sides and make the fade as smooth as possible through the silhouette. When doing shear work, you always want to make sure you grab the hair with the comb, then your fingers, then cut with your shears. Now that we're done with our shear work, we're going to use the blow dryer to dry his hair.